everyone, and once again, welcome to this Hall of Fame interview. So this time we have Ravi with us on this Hall of Fame interview, and we want to see his journey, that how his entire journey has been transpired into data science and how he has started into data science with a successful data science career. So quickly, let's start with a quick introduction. So over to you, Ravi. If you could provide a little introduction background about you. From there, we will start off.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good evening, sir. So, myself, Ravi Bhushan, and I am working in one of HR company and in Vishakhapatnam. So, as a profession, I am in HR and recruitment and staffing, and as a manager, I am heading the business for Andhra Pradesh, and such as like recruitment, staffing, off-role employees. These things I am doing with this company, and I heard about this course through the internet. So I joined the one session of Manoj sir, and I was very impressed with the contents sir used in that time, and I enrolled for that. And yeah.
Thank you very much, Ravi. So Ravi is part of my certification in Data Science Foundation program, and once he has already completed that. Now he's part of the second term, that is Global Certification in Data Science, where he's pursuing machine learning and advanced machine learning. So one question, being from HR background, it is like say non-IT background, and quite a lot of people who are into non-IT background, non-technical background, they are looking for data science as a great career opportunity, and they want to get into this, right? You are coming from this area where you are like completely non-IT part of this, so that your inspiration, that will give a lot of motivation to others. So basically, from non-IT side, how did you like find this, why to transition yourself into data science? What prompted you to take this decision?
Sir, because your first session, no, I joined that day. In your presentation, you means like presented that how this non-IT people is also getting into and getting these codes and get into and getting the job good. Because in that presentation, I saw one company that was Randstad, and it was a staffing company which I worked already. I was handling that. So, and the content was like this, no, like non-coding, non-IT background candidates also can have a good career in this, because and I was searching for a mentor who can explain all the things in a very zero level to the high level, so we can understand the basics of the coding and how we can implement that, and for the machine learning and all these things. So that was a very interactive session, so I decided that I should be getting to, and I should I can also switch my career to this data science job. Yes.
That is super awesome. Perfect. So that is again a very good message to all the people who are coming from say non-IT background and all. So there is a quite a misconception. Actually, data scientist or data science is the term that people take this thing that okay, we need a PhD or say BTech or MTech degree or very higher degree and all. But that is not the situation. The thing is that you should be coming from whatever background you are coming from, BA, BCom, MBA, MSc, BSc or BCA, BTech, and whatever. The world of data welcomes you. So the world of data or data science does not stop anyone to coming into this field, because data is applicable across all the sectors, across all the industry, and it is applicable widely in all the industry out there. So all the people who are coming from that background, from different streams and all, even from different technical background or non-technical background, they are most welcome into this. And you have live example of Ravi coming from completely non-IT background, and he is transitioning himself into data science completely into IT side of the understanding IT. And again, it is not purely IT. It is like again, you can understand data science as a business side of this. So finally, as a data scientist, you are solving a business problem. So that understanding is critical. Very nice. So how was your experience in the Rethink Career Hub? Like we had this foundation program certification in data science foundation. So it's like a 90 days, 3 months program. So how was your journey? How was your experience, learning experience and all?
Sir, it was a very great experience. How this that I want to explain that, sir, in your session we have started from this canvas model, in which, because as we see there are many companies how they work, means like what is the initial part, means like what are their key area, what are the business area, how, if the example of MNC, Amazon and anyone, how they work, what is their core area, what is their, if they're manufacture any company, so how they deal with their stakeholder, what are the products, what are the things, how they do the marketing and all these things. So in the canvas we saw that, and we imagine that okay, this is the path, how we can predict a company, how they work, how they do the business to grow their business in that. So in such a way we learned that how, means like in my foundation course we have also learned that this after, means after canvas we learn that how we can do this Python, how we can use the machine learning to get the means like error free, and get the whatever the solutions from that this one. So to get the give to the business, means like the business people who is doing all these things, so they get the error free, and whatever the challenges they are facing, so with the help of this Python and this one, we can give them solutions with also. We have learned how to present them, how to get the solution, what are the error there, what is the problem statement. On the basis of that, we learned that how to handle those, and we came up with the solution also. So these course help us a lot to present, and that build up the confidence level also, that how we can be in the corporate level, how the leaders they want that their the business should be not very on high, because every, means like in current scenario many companies they think that they're, because they're predicting their business, but there should be that risk should be minimized. So on the basis of this, this help us, this course was also help, and this the basics things Python and all this helps how we can predict in the this with solutions. Yes.
Perfect. Very nicely articulated. And the great part is like, see, Ravi coming from HR background or say non-IT background, he has picked quite well about Python. And again, like a programming language or say anyone who first time hear the programming language, they say like, okay, it's a big vast thing. It's so difficult to start. Now you can see people like Ravi coming from HR team, never had done any programming or any coding and all. He started from scratch. Not only he has completed all the project and task assignment, he was the topper, like the topmost on the group project where he has completed within the group the project and has given an excellent part of this. So can you describe a bit, Ravi, on this? Like
Sir,
what was your
yes, sir.
experience
Yes.
before the programming, like the programming phobia and all, and how you started and how was you able to get the best project award in the group section?
Correct, sir. First, I want to appreciate your effort also, sir, because when the first day when we downloaded this Anaconda and Python, I started. Means that time I was very, means like other means like colleagues who were also in your team. So I was just seeing them. Because I was not able to do the first because there was many errors, like comma and all these things. So I was thinking that how, but sir, on the basis of your support, plus there was some this recording was there. On the basis of that, I learned, and I learned that how means like we can practice that, and we can error all these things coding. Means like we can remove that. The first day when I started that day, means like some hyphen is there, some comma if we misplace or anything, so that doesn't run. But on the practice it came up with all these things, and with the help of your this support also, sir, we in the class we discuss many things, and colleagues also they also means like involve in that this one problem. So it was very easy, sir, to get up, and sir, now I can write the codes also. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful, excellent. See, again, as a data scientist, programming is just a tool. Okay, as a data science or data scientist, you are going to solve a business problem. So, most important thing is your common sense, your understanding about the business problem, the domain part of this. Once you understand this and you know the approach, This technology, platform, or language, these are just a basic tools or framework that is going to help you to solve a business problem. But it is finally your acumen, your understanding about the business. And you now see Ravi from non-IT background completely picked up the language and the programming, and not only he has completed this, it's still like he has his initial struggle and all, as he is clearly calling it out. But slowly, with the practice and all, he was not only able to complete all the tasks, he was also able to get in the group. Like I give the group assignment where three people are part of the group. First of all, it is done by individual, and later on, it is formed a group. And group they have completed the project, and they demonstrate this thing to the entire team. So in that group assignment, he has got the topmost rank out there. So for this felicitation program is there, for which he will be awarded for being the top into the group presentation part of this. Second is that is quite critical and all. Many people who are on the fence, so they are just thinking of that it's very difficult or it's quite complex and all. So let me assure you, data science is not a rocket science. It is just like you how you solve a business problem. Eventually, once you upgrade yourself or skill yourself or skill yourself and get into data science or as a data scientist, you are going to solve a business problem only. And then again, you have a complete team, data engineer, data analyst, and many others are helping hand would be there, who is going to help you out. But you are the spark. You are the person who is directly talking to your customer, helping them to solve their business problems so that they are ahead of the curve and you are making them successful. Once they are successful, eventually you will be successful. So with that intent, this entire program is designed, and 90 days of foundation is completely built, starting with business model canvas, where we talk about the business first, then what are the challenges this business is facing, and as a data scientist, how you're going to solve that business problem. Then we are using tools, technique, and framework like Python programming, Pandas, NumPy, or Seaborn, Matplotlib, or many other tools and technology to solve that business problem, and then present this thing finally to customer. So that was the journey. And Ravi has successfully completed the 90 days foundation program. He has completed the CDF, and post that he is part of the term two, that is a machine learning and advanced machine learning. He's pursuing that. And eventually his goal is that complete this entire 10 months program and eventually become a data scientist, and then establish himself and command that type of role and responsibility, and help to solve the business problem. So coming back to that, Ravi, what would be your suggestion or recommendation to the people who are say coming from say IT background or non-IT background, and but they are on the fence, they have not decided, they are not able to decide if they want, like how they will start the data science program and all, and how this program is going to help them to take it ahead.
See, guys, if you're watching this, no, means like this course will help you to switch from your current this one, if you want to, because data scientist is the hotcake now, and it will improve. If we take example of in the 90s, there was when IT came, there was let me say engineers think that IT will not boom. So these time the data science is like that, no, which is the future of that. If you want to switch, and this course will help to make a career, and this course will also means like from basic to high level to problem solving, it will help, and definitely you will get the success in this data science, this one.
Perfect. Awesome. That's a very awesome, very crisp and very succinct message to all our audience, that do not be at fence. This is the great area and we are at right time. Start on this. Do not wait like you are not coming from technology background or you are not coming from the engineering background and all. It is applicable for everyone. Even if you are BA, BSc or BCS or BCom or MBA, MSc or MCA, whatever stream you are coming from, everyone can make their way into data science and eventually be a very successful data scientist. So, with this great note, thanks a lot, Ravi, for your time,
Thank you, sir.
and my best wishes for your great success career ahead, and fly high and touch a new heights every time. And once again, congratulations for being the topper of the group project presentation. Your felicitation award and the certification would be sent to you over your email. Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much
sir.
for your
Thank
time.
you very much, sir. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. Awesome.